What's going on, everybody? Sorry for the delay today. I was out taking care of some stuff today, so normal stuff. Just wanted to say, right now, AMC is slowly on the move. Pressure's building. I guess at the other side, they're trying to do what they got to do to hold it down, but you have to understand at the end of the day, whatever they put up in front of us, it's not really a sustainable thing, and it's very dangerous for their side. Interesting thing, Ape hasn't moved really. So that should let you know. That should let you know right now how this thing is. Remember I said the Ape is valuable only if there is going to be the merger to cover the shorts. Until then, you see how the interesting, how everything flipped over? I don't trust a fucking thing in this stock. Right now, like I tell you, based on everything I'm seeing, there's nothing going on. Could they spring some weird shit on us tomorrow? Yeah, absolutely. But at the end of the day, right now, from what I'm seeing, is typical market stuff. People are washing and rinsing and stuff like that. It happens. But nothing is going on. I don't see anything going on, so there's no reason for drama. You can go to sleep tonight in peace. But I want to share something with you. There was one thing I was reading earlier today. You know how you just do like tabs on things? It was on my phone. Mr. Adam Aaron, now 67, this was last year, 67 years old, has also used the AMC inflated share price to pad his retirement account. The CEO has sold approximately 41.7 million worth of his shares over the past 2 years. I'm going to tell you something. If it wasn't for us, those shares that gave him were going to be on the ground. They would have been worthless. We're the ones that helped that price go up. I want to tell people something. If in the event when the vice chancellor puts out her order, if she says something to the light that Ape should have never been created, like Ape was like an unlawful, stock manipulation type, whatever, if she does it in a way that gives us ground, I'm saying here, for anybody that lost money in Ape, that can obviously go back to, because I can go back to my statements, that amount of money that you lost on a creation of a preferred equity unit that we didn't vote for, that was done in a possible unlawful action, that gives you standing to seek compensation. Just trying to tell you that. You can sue. I think, wait a minute, we have what? Ape has been around since what? August? Yeah, he's still within the time frame. So within the next couple of days, depending on the wording that's done, it's real simple. If you only lost a small amount of money, hey, you can turn around. You can go to your local state courthouse. You could even file the paperwork yourself. Cost you a couple of $100. And at the end of the day, you can sue for the compensation of it. I know Ape was an unlawful act. In my opinion, it should have never been done. We didn't vote for it, and at the end of the day, it was done to dilute. Going back in time when I told everybody delay Ape, I begged and pleaded with you motherfuckers to help stop this, but it went forward. It was nothing but a dilution. That's all it was. That man dumped every stock he had. Okay? He's the one that pushed AMC down to the fucking pits on the share price. And now he wants to obviously dilute further. Let me tell you something. Back in the 80s, I was a kid at that time, so I only read about it. But there was guys that basically took over airline companies. They put their people in charge. They raided the fucking companies. They raided it. They ordered plane parts, planes, all kinds of stuff, only to turn around and just, take everything they had of the company and then basically sell it to a competitor cheap. They didn't care. The corporate raiders, they raided everything. AMC is nothing more than that. When I saw Popcorn yesterday in that video speaking like he was drunk, waving his hands, Ape was freeze. I can tell you right now, it's a good thing I wasn't in that audience. Not that I was gonna harm Popcorn. I think he's fucking too fucking. First of all, it's no reason to harm him. He's too fucking old for that shit. I wouldn't put my hands on him. But the thing is, the blatant disrespect that I saw in that video, that shit affected me today. You know, like, I'm a changed person. At the end of the day, when I saw that yesterday, knowing that he was talking to people that took financial losses and he took gains, that shit affected me today. Maybe it's just me, I can't. So all I can say is this: if the judge, the vice chancellor, I'm going to study that order. If there's a piece in it that paves the way for people to go after them, let me tell you something. The fact that he was dumping shares while everybody was buying in, I'm going to tell you something. You should know by now that this stock is involved with a lot of characters in it. Understand that. A lot of people behind the scenes are involved in this thing. Okay? Right now, I'm keeping my, shut the fuck up mode to a certain point. But let's face it. Now, I know the country's collapsing, the dollar's going down, everything. So this is a small thing compared to everything else that's going on. But this still, this is how we all got together. What a fucking disgusting setup this was. It's not that you did a wrong investment. It's just the other side of it, their actions were basically borderline fraud. Like, that's basically it. I mean, not borderline, this shit was all fraud. That's why I got so upset about so many things that's how I popped the fuck up. Trust me, think about it. During that time, I'm being fucking framed up for a crime that was impossible for me to do in a country I wasn't in, on a year that I wasn't even in this side of the planet. And I was dealing with my own fucking things, and we were going through the lockdowns, and I'm over here fucking throwing hands to like fucking build up cash to the world that I was in. For me to pop up on YouTube, trust me, that was because what I saw affected me. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers are parking orders. Because at a certain point, you could count the volume. You could see where this shit was supposed to be at. And I'm like, but then I said to myself, okay, look, but everybody fucks around and it gets to a point where they're trapped and there's nothing that they can do. You would never think that the CEO and the head people of the company that all of us saved, you would never think that they would turn around and sabotage the run of the people that saved them. But it happened. That's like that's like somebody's drowning in a lake and you jump in to save them, and when you get out there and you try to save them, don't worry about it, I got you. All of a sudden they try to drown you. That's basically what happened. So at a certain point, we continue to fight on. He took us down. Not for nothing. You guys worry about a lot of other people dropping shares. $43 million worth of shit. That's a lot of fucking shares that were dropped on us. It took us down from 72 down to like, what, $5 at one point? And then on the other side of it, creating 8, nah. Look, right now as I see it, there's nothing going on tonight till tomorrow. There's nothing. I look around, I speak to God, I see nothing. So sleep tonight in peace. And as far as when that judge gives that answer, I'm going to be combing through that fucking thing and looking for that one word. My AMC money, I went onto other stocks, I cooked it, I made my money, stuff like that. Do I like losing money? No, I don't. Do I know a lot of people here got fucked over because they continue to believe in Popcorn and AMC? Yes, and that's what bothers me. So hopefully we make your money now when we have our run. If we have our run, if they don't fuck us. But if not, be watching out for that video, because if you lost 20,000, 30,000, 100,000, whatever, let me tell you something. I know a lot of judges will say, well, wait a minute, people voted no, you created APE as a roundabout, and people lost money, and people didn't get shares. Take that to a fucking jury. See how AMC likes to have 500 lawsuits happening all over the country. Just saying. I'm not gonna sue. But at the end of the day, this shit, I guess I've had too much time to think about this today, but all I can say is, love you motherfuckers. I'm sorry you got wronged by this motherfucker and his people. Hopefully you guys are cash up now. If not, we're gonna hit a couple of plays on the way out, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Because this market's gonna be done for. Shit, they're rolling out a digital dollar soon. Some states are not even gonna honor it. Could you imagine this shit? Anyway, sorry for the long rant on it, but I was just recapping over everything today. Giant love.